Stop! Well... This is Aidan Rees-Heron, and you're watching Property Geek TV episode 31. Need my questions. Hang on. Just hang on. Okay. And I'm back. So, really exciting. I know I've not been around for a while, but things have been pretty busy. We had our first event last week with our new business partners and it went really well. Maybe like link up a couple of pictures. Yeah, so things are good. We've got another one tomorrow and I'm planning to hammer Property Geek TV pretty hard. Got a bit of a production team going now. Leo, you know what I'm talking about. And so yeah, so make sure you comment below and leave your comments. So. I don't want to be a manager, what do I do? Leo, can you like actually put like the questions on their own little screen? I don't want to be a manager, what do I do? You know, this is a very good point. You know, lots of people get into property with the dream of passive income, right? But you don't get passive income without putting a little bit of work in at the start, right? You've got to trade a bit of time now, a bit of effort, a bit of energy, and then if you do that right, then later on you get to reap the rewards. The problem is most people aren't willing to put that work in, and sometimes, you know, you get lost along the way and you end up trying to do all the work yourself because you don't want to outsource, you don't want to leverage, you don't want to hire people because it's expensive. It's cheaper to keep it all inside, right? But, you know, you've got to ask your question, how valuable is your time? Okay, how valuable is your time? If you don't want to be a manager and you know that right at the start, then start by not being a manager. Okay, I'm assuming you mean like a letting agent, a manager of properties. Okay, start as you mean to go on. Make sure that you find a great agent in your local area or the area that you're investing in. If you don't know one, okay, then ask people that are investing there. Okay, build a strong network, leverage off of them, find the best estate agent, letting agent that you can get. I would be biased and say you should go for a pure letting agency, because they make their money from doing a good job as a letting agency, not by selling houses. Most estate agencies that have a letting agency just because they have one, it's kind of a second thought and they don't dedicate time to the letting agency. So socialise or build connections in the local area, find a good letting agency, work closely with that manager to leverage your portfolio so that you can concentrate on growing your portfolio, they can concentrate on managing it. Yes, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but would you rather spend a little bit of money now and not have to do that job, or would you rather try and keep hold of all of that and end up in another 60-hour-a-week job, basically? And then you lose complete passion and excitement and enjoyment, and that whole vision that you've got of where you want to go, that gets crippled and crushed because you're too busy trying to just keep up with all the paperwork and all of the admin and checking tenants in and out and, you know, stop. Leverage, systemize, grow. Leverage, systemize, grow. Leverage, systemize, grow. That's the way to go. Okay. Thoughts on prefab houses? Okay, for those of you that don't know, prefab means prefabricated, and I flippin' love them, right? Especially in the current climate, right? We are massively undersupplied on residential units, and all of the volume builders, for reasons beyond my comprehension, still seem to insist on traditional building methods, which are obviously far too slow, far too expensive, but it's because they make, cynically, the best profit margins at the scale they're working at. Prefabs are cheap to manufacture, they can be put up very quickly, and with current technology, there's no reason why they are a lower quality than standard builds with bricks and mortar. Okay, where prefabs you build on like either panels that you fit together, or you can even do modular houses where you like have whole units and you just stick them together and they're there and ready to go. I flipping love them, and I think that more people should be using them. We're looking into moving into that space when we move into residential developments. At the minute we're focusing on commercial and obviously lettings and management, but our personal development is focused on commercial and industrial routes. But volume house building with prefabs is something that really excites me. They're doing it really well elsewhere in Europe and the world. I don't know why they're not doing it more in the UK. If you know, then let me know. The other thing that really excites me, and I think will be a big player in this market in 10-15 years, is if they can get the technology down, is going to be 3D printed units. Recently in China, they did 24 bungalows in 10 bungalows in 24 hours at a cost of something like $5,000 per unit on costs. So really exciting. Okay, that's all we've got time for because the camera's flashing on me and tells us it's going to die. So nice, sharp, sweet first episode back. Question of the day: what have you been doing while I've been gone? Leave your comments below, and I'm really excited to hear back from you.